David Cornelius with Best Choice Roofing out here at 2031 Castle Point Court for a roof inspection for Mr. Dan Baker. So we're going to start on the right hand side of the roof because you didn't have a lot of damage. But what I'm going to show you here, this is a little bit of wind damage. Anywhere that you have creases on the face of the shingle or anywhere that the nails pulled through the shingle, that is going to be considered some wind damage. And we are looking at that across your entire roof. Here's some torn shingles from some wind that I missed on the initial walkthrough. So you do have old rubber neoprene boots. They are starting to rot out, and you will see them starting to leak here in the future. There's a little bit of mechanical damage. Some of the wind. Just going to move on over to the front. So we had a hailstorm June of 2024. I believe that you do have some damages from that. They are somewhat mild compared to the wind damage. This was one of the big spots where you actually have this entire section where nails are not holding it down anymore. And the spots that I've actually been noticing from the ground that did want to make me really chat with you are this area that is very visible from the ground. You can see that there was a little bit of wind damage. So a little bit more over here. So primary spots of your damage are on the back, and we'll get there in just a minute. Here you have your dead valley up front. These things are always tricky. You can see where the material up here is already starting to break down. Your previous repairs, you actually have some rusted nails that are backing out. Then the surrounding shingles, they weren't really sealed down, and they all show signs of storm damage as well. So the left-hand side of the roof and the rear are the sides of the roof that did have the most damage. So again, we're just looking at creased, and most of these creased shingles, you're actually going to find you have nails that are not seated properly. The great thing with the wind damages is it is something covered underneath your home insurance policy. You can actually see these nails that are backed out, which have caused these nails to not only unseal, but you have some nails that are exposed, especially in this valley back here. You'll see these nails that are exposed and allowing water in down the length of it. Same thing with some of your wind damage over here. It's from these nails that have backed out and rusted, of course. So again, you actually have plenty of wind damage. I'd love the opportunity to help out. I'm very familiar with working claims, and I've been very successful with all your neighbors as well. I certainly appreciate the opportunity to check out your roof today. And on that same front, I did get your gutters blown out and cleaned out of the leaves. So thank you very much, Mr. Baker. David Cornelius, Best Choice Roofing.